In the wild, not all cute animals reflect their true nature. The mongoose is one of those killers of modest size. Their appearance is the obsession of many reptiles. Wherever you are, let's swag Wild Animal Life decode the wild world through the video. Scary, the mongoose mercilessly tears the baby rabbits. The enemy of your enemy is you. We humans, for the most part, have a fondness for mongooses for a very simple reason. This is because they are the #1 killer of venomous snakes. They are not only agile, cunning, but this animal is also immune to snake venom. Even highly venomous cobras or the black mamba with enough venom per bite to kill 80 adults is no match for the mongoose. The mongoose is a wild species known for its ability to kill venomous snakes. In particular, they are immune to the venom of cobras. So this species becomes a favourite food of theirs. Despite their short appearance, they have no tolerance for African lions. Their rough and quick nature makes other species living in the same territory very wary. In particular, the mongoose has immunity to the venom of the cobra. After eating this extremely poisonous snake, the mongoose only needs to rest for a short time, and its health will return to normal. But that advantage is not something for us to forget, because the mongoose is also a carnivorous mammal, relying on its speed and agility to hunt and deal with predators. To get food in the wild, it must use all tricks, and even the most barbaric ones. The mongoose is the #1 nemesis of snakes, so any snake will have to die if it encounters this fearsome opponent. Even an adult king cobra is no exception. The main reason is that the mongoose has a strategy. A very smart attack. They mainly focus on the head of their prey, with their extremely fast speed. And even if they are unfortunately bitten by a cobra, the mongoose is also immune to the victim's venom. The mongoose typically live in herds and follow a social hierarchy, often with females at the top of the herd. Male mongooses are slightly heavier than females. And they mainly eat snakes, eggs, insects, and sometimes rodents, but rarely attack animals larger than themselves. Therefore, hunting a prey larger than them makes the sight of a mongoose hunting rabbits special. Perhaps hunger is the only factor that makes the mongoose decide to attack the rabbit. At the time, it seems that the lead mongoose was the only one that attacked the rabbit. Several other mongooses then dragged the hare onto the grass, out of view of the camera. This is a rare sight, and the strange thing is that the mongooses take turns attacking the rabbit. Rabbits may not be the ideal and frequent prey of many predators. But it is a safe prey and helps predators satisfy their hunger in the short time.
Oh, they got it! They got it! They got it!
Therefore, compared to labor-intensive prey such as cobras or many other venomous snakes, the temporary relief of hunger option is the rabbit. This can be said to be a smart and perfect choice for the mongoose. Rabbits are hunted by many different types of mongoose, and most of them use the same method when they come across a prey such as a rabbit. They have a quick chase followed by a brutal attack with a creature much larger than themselves. Not surprisingly, the mongoose usually wins and eats the rabbit at the scene. Leave your thoughts below in the comment section.
This tiny predator is known as a fearless warrior. Even when confronting the lion, king of the grasslands, the mongoose shows its pride. The fights between mongooses and lions often happens when they invade the enemy's territory. These lions chose the wrong place to rest. They chose high mounds of land in the middle of the grasslands to both rest comfortably and for observation. Unfortunately for the lions, this is a nest of a mongoose. The mongoose lets out a hiss as soon as it emerges from its den, ready to fight. While the young lion appeared frightened and kept backing away, the mongoose bared its sharp teeth close to the enemy. Although the lions were dominant in number, they did not dare to rush forward to pounce on the small mongoose. The mongoose was invaded by the lions, so it was very aggressive in defending its territory. It frantically attacked the lions one by one with all it had: claws, fangs, and shrill screams. After gaining the advantage, the mongoose suddenly ran away. The flexibility of the small animal made it impossible for the lions to catch up. It entered a hole in the ground. However, the mongoose refused to hide, but rather poked its head out to threaten the surrounding lions. The lions helplessly watched as the sly creature crept away. Sometimes, mongooses are attacked by lions. However, instead of choosing a stupid death, the mongoose opens its mouth wide, screams menacingly, and even rushes at the enemy, confusing the lions. Small stature is not a problem. The mongoose is always ready to fight with larger and more dangerous enemies to protect itself. It even jumps directly into the lion's nose to try and grab the enemy, while skillfully dodging the deadly pounces. The small size of the mongoose helps it avoid the attacks of the lions. Meanwhile, the ferocity of the animal makes the lions wary. The mongoose are known to be fierce warriors and extremely agile. They are fearless in the face of any enemy, no matter the size. Many hyenas, lions, or even snakes were driven out of sight when they tried and took on this little beast. The mongoose is a small carnivore found mainly in Africa, but also distributed in southern Asia and Europe. They are known for their daring attacks on larger animals, often hunting lizards, insects, and venomous snakes. Their distinguishing features are their large pointed head, small ears, long tail, short legs, and long claws. They are the smallest carnivores of Africa, with a height of only 7.8 inches. Mongoose are found mainly in dry grasslands and open forests, allowing them to hide easily and hunt. The mongoose usually avoids dense forests and deserts, where conditions are harsh. Or large concentrations of large predators roam. While most mongooses travel in groups, sharing food between members of the pack, there are individuals that tend to live alone, foraging only for themselves. Their food is usually insects, crabs, earthworms, lizards, birds, and small rodents. There are also mongooses that eat eggs, carrion, and even attack snakes. This animal can attack and kill pythons, venomous snakes, venomous scorpions, baboons, or giant lizards. Footage was recorded at Kruger Park. Curious hyenas follow, disrupt, and attack a honey badger.
3 hyenas broke away from the clan and chased the honey badger as soon as they saw it. The honey badger immediately realized that it was facing the most insidious predator of the grasslands, so it chose to run away. The 3 hyenas continued to follow, but it seems they just want to play instead of attacking or killing the honey badger. But the honey badger refused to join the game and hid in the cave. This remarkable footage was shot at Satara in Kruger National Park, South Africa. While crossing the road, a hyena seemed to spot something. It was a honey badger digging, and it is not clear whether it was hunting or making a burrow. The hyena is attracted and approaches while the honey badger is unaware. All of a sudden, they make eye contact and both were very wary. The hyena sniffed around a little bit more and then left. Right after that, the honey badger also just ran away from there. The scene was shot at night. 2 honey badgers were wandering, foraging, and encountered 2 hyenas. Obviously, they do not compete for prey. This fight is about territory, or simply because they hate the opponent. This unnecessary battle dragged on and fell into a tug of war. Sometimes the honey badger rushes in, but it does not attempt to attack the hyena. It seemed to understand that the opponent this time was too strong for a direct duel. When the honey badger ran away, the hyena continued to chase and provoke. The camera unfortunately turns off before we know the end of the battle, but it's pretty sure that the 2 honey badgers will escape. A honey badger is munching on a delicious lizard, but this tiny predator has been noticed by another larger predator. The hyena appeared and approached closer and closer. The honey badger was startled and frightened when it saw the hyena. It quickly left its food behind and ran away. The hyena has captured its prey, but doesn't seem to want to eat it. The bird waiting on a nearby tree branch was the ultimate beneficiary. The hyena and the honey badger are both opportunistic animals, and this time they encountered each other in a landfill. During the night, the honey badgers were rummaging through the trash cans looking for leftovers. At the same time, the hyenas also followed the smell of food. Its sudden appearance confuses the badgers, and instinctively they start acting threatening. The hyena doesn't seem to be in the mood to play, so it left. The 2 honey badgers then continued to rummage through the trash to fill their empty stomachs. The hyenas were clearly delighted when they encountered a honey badger. This footage was recorded in Namibia in southern Africa. A honey badger was drinking by the river when it was disturbed by 3 hyenas that came out of nowhere. The 3 hyenas seem to want some water too, but the presence of these predators make the honey badger feel threatened. It rushed to threaten one of the hyenas and then took the opportunity to run away. The 2 curious hyenas tried to follow it for a while, but they gave up because they were pretty sure the honey badger would escape easily. Thanks for watching the video until the end. Let me know which moment you were most impressed with, though I know it's very hard to choose, right? Subscribe to the channel to receive notifications of more wildlife videos. See you again!
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Animal World channel. Animal World is a channel to discover the interesting moments of wildlife and people in their daily life. Now, if you are a lover of exploring wildlife of animals such as pandas, tigers, gorillas, jaguars, dolphins, and sharks, then what are you waiting for? Click on the button to subscribe to the channel right away to watch the video that broadcasts regularly every 19 hours. I wish you have relaxing moments on Animal World channel, and see you in the latest videos.